It's a happy surprise for some couples when fertility treatments take them from struggling to have a baby to scrambling with twins. But imagine the shock for Josh and Miranda Crawford when they learned that not one but two sets of identical twins were on the way. 2 boys, 2 girls, now 2 months old. Claire Shipman traveled to Charlotte, North Carolina to see how they manage it all.
Everything in Josh and Miranda's house used to be perfectly predictable, under control, the way they like it. They fell in love, baby Jocelyn made 3, and then the unexpected.
I was shocked. I just couldn't believe it at first. I was absolutely shocked.
It's unthinkable, really. Identical twins squared. 1 set of boys and 1 set of girls.
So take me through that moment of surprise.
I remember thinking, I cannot have 4 babies. I can't do that.
Yes, baby James and Jackson are identical twins, and babies Mia and Madison, the same thing, all born at the same time. But how? Miranda, who had trouble getting pregnant, had in vitro fertilization. 2 embryos were implanted. At most, they figured 2 babies, right? But both of those embryos split after conception, creating 2 sets of twins, each set with the same DNA. Only 1% of pregnancies result in 1 set of identical twins. Experts won't even guess how rare it is to have 2.
And I really was only able to find 2 others, and that was it.
No surprise that the double trouble has turned the Crawford home from well-oiled machine to
controlled chaos.
But having spent an afternoon observing Baby Central, it seems the miracle may have been handed to the right pair. Josh and Miranda happen to both be professional nurses, and they're impressively organized.
Is it hard to keep straight?
We sort of got a system worked out, so
Okay.
that's sort of my duty. I'm on vital duty in the morning. Those are all ready to go.
Used to multitasking, used to doing a lot of, running around and
Feed them, lay them down for a minute, get them up shortly after, bathe them, feed them again, nap, feed them again.
Unbelievably, they haven't had any formal help since a batch of friends and relatives pitched in the early days.
And then after that, we just realized, you know what, we got this. We actually said that to each other one night. We're like high-fiving each other. We're like, we got
The first time
this.
we fed them together, it was all about teamwork.
But come to visit with free hands and you'll immediately be handed a special little bundle. Grandparents, friends, even errant reporters who still remember how to feed an infant.
Is that exciting for you?
Even big sister Jocelyn, just 2, still in diapers herself, pitches in.
Will you get a daddy a burp cloth, please?
And they know, of course, how lucky they are. All twins bring risks. Imagine that times 2. Just carrying multiples to a healthy delivery date, which Miranda did at 34 weeks, is extraordinary. Now they're living in the moment, for one thing, learning to tell them apart. And are they thinking about any of this fun?
We really are just going day by day and not really, we're still like way in the moment.
They may well have to live in the moment for the next few years, and inside these walls may not be what anybody expected. Some days, double trouble squared, but most days, double joy squared.
And I have to admit, George, I was a little envious of the way they were able to handle 5 when I have trouble with 2. There is one reality they're facing, though, and that's financial. Josh is going back to work. Miranda won't be. It'll be a squeeze to live on 1 salary, but they've had a lot of help from friends with donations of baby goods and the like.
Wow, that is really something. You said envious. You just made me miss having a little baby around watching them hold all those babies.
It was really sweet.
It looked like a lot of fun. Thanks, Claire.